when you hear a scary growl and a scream in the night. It's time for Famous Monster Fighter! Episode 18, Giant.
Welcome back to FMF TV. Most fortune tellers are made for fun, and as you know, they can be found at a fair or a carnival. Whee! But there are some that don't go out in the public, who are very bad, and if you think they're just made for fun, you can get in a lot of trouble.
One of my family's favorite things to do is go to Renaissance fairs.
You know, sometimes when I go to the Renaissance fair, the people get really into it. And, you know, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell what's real and what isn't. Once I went to this fortune teller.
Come in so that we may see.
The fortune was so ridiculous.
Look at your hands. Look at their feet. They will stay this size the rest of your life.
So I just couldn't help but laugh at it. Little did I know that made her furious.
You think this is funny? You think this is funny? Oh, I will show you how funny this is. I place a curse upon you and your small hands and your small feet.
She said that she'd summon a mystic creature to punish me. I didn't laugh anymore when I heard the screams outside. I ran outside of her tent, and then I saw this giant destroying all of her tents. But when I turned around to look back, her tent was gone. And that is when I decided to call the Famous Monster Fighter.
I flew to the fair site as fast as I could. Once he showed me the size of the beast, I was back in my plane in a jiffy. I would have to fight this giant by air. I had covered him with bullets from my plane, but they had no effect. And I sure didn't want to get hit by that claw. I needed a plan. My FMF Giant Growth Serum. As they say, the only way to fight a giant is to become a bigger giant. I took a double dose. If he thought it was funny to stomp on people, he had to see what it felt like himself. No! In one massive stomp, I squished that giant flat. And fortunately, the giant growth serum was only temporary. And we had the fair up and running the very next weekend. Fans sent me letters saying that it was the best Ren Fair ever.
That ruckus, Famous Monster Fighter!
Remember to chomp those like and subscribe buttons. And follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Until next time, goodbye, Fear fans. Over and out.
In this episode, a fortune teller caused lots of damage by releasing a giant because she was angry with someone. Your anger can become a giant too if you let it. When you get angry, tell the person who made you mad how you feel. Relationships are too precious to be destroyed by giants like anger.
And remember, the famous monster fighter is out there, so you don't have to sleep with your light on.